watching Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We enter the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about the upgrade that the Washington Commanders just made to their defensive line coaching staff. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure to go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So ladies and gentlemen, it is officially game week. At the end of this week, we will have Washington Commanders meaningful football on our screen, as the Washington Commanders will be set to host their inaugural game as the Commanders, week 1, versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Your boy will be in attendance there at the game. Section 108 is where you can find me, row 21. So if you guys want to come up to me, talk to me, you know what I'm saying, before the game, if you're in that section, let me know. But that's where your boy will be. I'll be tailgating, with everyone out there. I believe the red zone lot is where I'm going to be. So if you guys see me, want to talk to me, man, come up. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? But that is at the end of this week. It is officially game week, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's no more waiting. It's no more talking about, oh, what is this roster gonna look like? What is it? At the end of this week, it's all starting. I'm super excited, man. But happy Labor Day, first and foremost. Happy Labor Day to all the people out there. Hope you guys are enjoying this day. Washington Commanders, although it is Labor Day for everyone, they're never stop working. They're always working. Even when we're asleep, they're working. Okay? So we just got news like about 30-40 minutes ago that the Washington Commanders are hiring former defensive lineman, former defensive end, first round pick out of Purdue, franchise sack leader Ryan Kerrigan as their assistant defensive line coach. Let me first start by giving a round of applause, because we not only have Jeff Zanina, who is significantly better than Sam Mills, but now we have Ryan Kerrigan. So we have 2 for 1. The reason why I say we have 2 for 1 is because now we have 2 former defensive ends that actually played ball in this league and played at a significant level. Ryan Kerrigan, as we know, franchise sack leader. Jeff Zanina, 17 years. And I believe he was on that Super Bowl defense with Warren Sapp. So we now have some dogs, some coaches that know what they're talking about. We don't have 5'7" Sam Mills in the defensive line room trying to teach a 6'6", 6'5" Chase Young, Montez Sweat. No, we don't have that no more. We have 2 dogs, and you already know the respect and love that Chase Young has for Ryan Kerrigan. Same can be said for Jonathan Allen. Played with them. Montez Sweat, they all play with Ryan Kerrigan, so they know, they have respect for him on that level. And also Chase Young literally said, I watched you growing up. So this is just a W move, man. Like, this is a great move. All summer long, Ryan Kerrigan basically has been interning for the job. That's what I like to call it. Ryan Kerrigan and Ron Rivera basically told us, they want to give him a feel for it, to see if this was something he wants to do, if this is something that will make him happy, because it's a grind. Like, coaching is not easy. Coaching is probably harder than being a player. You know what I'm saying? Especially being an assistant coach at that. You know what I'm saying? So we had to make sure Ryan Kerrigan wanted to do this. That's what Ron Rivera was saying. And he was up for the challenge. You could see him all summer long being out there, with the guys, teaching the guys. I'm so happy about this move, man. I really am. And now for it to be official, Ryan Kerrigan is a part of the coaching staff. He hasn't even been retired that long. So this shows you this has been something that he's been thinking about doing for a while now, man. And to do it ahead of the season, like a week before the season, to make it official, I love it, man. The talk was about Warren Sapp and stuff like that. As much as I would have loved to have a Warren Sapp here, he'll still be around the building because Jeff Zanina is his guy. And now you have Ryan Kerrigan. So now you're really getting 2 voices there permanently, and then an occasional voice from Warren Sapp. So man, I feel like we're loved. I feel like we're spoiled right now as far as the defensive line goes, man. And there's no reason why this defensive line should not be head hunting this year, man. Especially when Chase Young comes back, because now we have two dogs of coaches ready to lead the pack, man. I'm super excited. Like I really am, man. Again, no shade, no hate to Sam Mills, man. But he didn't know what he was doing. Like, he never played defensive line in his life, you know. So how can you try to teach some people that you've never done before? That's like me trying to teach somebody how to barber. I've never barbered in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. And you've seen the results on the field, time in and time out. You know, and obviously the times where Chase Young was dominant, Montez Sweat was dominant to Jonathan Allen last year, I'm not giving none of that credit to Sam Mills. I'm not. I'm going to give that solely on their ability to play performing as athletes. I'm going to give that credit to maybe Jack Del Rio. But I'm not giving it to Sam Mills. Sam Mills didn't show them what to do. He can't. Again, no hate to Sam Mills. I'm just being brutally honest. That's like me going out there and trying to teach Chase Young and Montez Sweat how to play defensive end at a better level. I've never played defensive end in my life. I'm the same height as Sam Mills, probably shorter. So what would I be doing trying to teach some 6'6" players how to play defensive line? It just doesn't mix. You know, I believe Matt Ioannidis is a guy, you know, that basically said he didn't get along with Sam Mills as far as the techniques that he was trying to show him. I wonder why. You know, some of these guys, and this is where I was kind of confused at, but he wanted to leave because it was a new regime. But I really was starting to like Jim Tom Sula. And a lot of the guys really like Jim Tom. Jonathan Allen talks about him. Matt Ioannidis loved him, you know, and I was really, you know, sad when he left. I thought at first Ron Rivera got rid of him, but he just left because he was like, it's a new regime. I was going to go somewhere else, and totally fine. But you see the guys, they gravitate towards guys like Jim Tom Sula, because he obviously, I don't know if Jim Tom Sula has played D-line before, but he has that physical stature, that strong stature. You guys know Jim Tom Sula, what he looks like. He has that kind of voice, you know what I'm saying, and persuasion. He's been around the league for a very, very long time as a coach, and I believe a player too. I could definitely see Jim Zignina getting that kind of respect. He already is. He has that voice. He reminds me of Dan Campbell. I don't know if I said that already, but he reminds me of Dan Campbell, man. He said his first press conference as the defensive line coach, he said, man, it's just my job to help these guys get a Super Bowl, man, to win us a Super Bowl, man, to put these guys in the right position. And just the way he was talking about how hard they're going to work, nothing's going to change. They're just going to keep doing what they've been practicing doing as far as what he's been teaching them. And now you add on a Ryan Kerrigan, a guy that's the franchise sack leader for this organization, a guy that's been doing it for a very, very long time, a guy that has been around these boys all summer long, so it ain't like something's new, something's going to change. He's been around these guys all summer long. Only thing that's changing is now it's official. He's a part of this coaching staff, man. God, shout out to Ryan Kerrigan, man. What a life. You know, and I hope once he's done coaching, man, I hope he becomes a sports announcer or something like that for Washington, because he said media was something else he wanted to be involved in. So play the game, teach the game, preach the game for Ryan Kerrigan. I hope that's how his life plays out, man. You know, he deserves it. He's such a stand-up guy. You know, he has all the respect in this whole DMV area. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Kerrigan is that dude, man. You know, like, out of all my years of watching this team, the only bright spot that I could always lean on was 9-1. Like, let's be real, guys. Try to think, because, again, I'm only 19 years old, so I've been watching this team, I would probably say, since maybe 2000, I would say 6 or 7 is when I really started to maybe comprehend, or maybe like 8 or 9 is when I really started to comprehend this team, right? So, like, 2011, 10, all that, only bright spot has been Ryan Kerrigan. Outside of that 1 year with RG3 and Alfred Morris and San Antonio Mossberry, all that before, you know, it was just Ryan Kerrigan. And yeah, you had that 2015 year with Kirk, you know, Deshaun Jackson, like, you had those guys, but a consistent person that was actually being something for Washington and actually being good all I know is 91. So I'm just happy for him, man, to see him continue to stick around this team, and now he's officially a part of the coaching staff. I'm super excited for what this season has to offer for us, man. This defensive line has to be good. It has to be. It cannot be bad with the talent on this D-line and now with the coaches we have. There's just no way. I don't see a way this defensive line could be bad now that we have Ryan Kerrigan as our assistant defensive line coach and Jeff Zanina as our D-line coach. I feel like it's more going to be a 1A, 1B kind of situation as the D-line coach go. I think Jeff Zanina is going to give Ryan Kerrigan a big voice in that locker room. Because he knows what he did on the field and he knows the kind of voice he has in that locker room. It's not like he never played with these guys before. He's played with the front four before. Just in 2020, he played with these guys. So it's not like he's that old. He knows these guys. So I'm excited, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this. So once again, the Washington Commanders have made it official and hired Ryan Kerrigan as their assistant D-line coach to go along with Jeff Zanina, a guy that's played alongside Warren Sapp and played in this league for 17 years. I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. As always, it's me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to watch the Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already, and turn on the post notifications so you can notify when I upload videos about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. It's me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
Cross me one time, that's gonna get you popped.